Well, welcome everybody to another uneventful trading day, right? So let's see. Let's take a look at this. So if I were to put up a scoreboard today, okay, if I were to put up a scoreboard today, I would have to give this round to the Bears, right? So the Bears. This I would give this to the Bears. Win 2 days in a row. Right, so I would have to give this score to the Bears, right? I have to say this is a very, very bearish day, okay? So now let me show you what I mean. I'm going to kind of jump over to one of my charts, and this is kind of one of the main charts I've been using in the members area. Go find that puppy. Where are you? Where are you? That's not you. This is it right here. Okay, so this is kind of the main chart I've been playing over that I've been watching in the members area right here. And you see this purple line that goes through that intersects. So we've got this purple line right here. Let me make this a little bit fatter. Right there it is. This is that purple line. You can see that this purple line has intersected the this rejection area. Would be the third time, right? First, second, third. Now, what's relevant about this, right, is that we have made a higher push on the RSI over here, right? We've clearly made a higher push on the RSI. So the RSI is definitely higher. But we, at the same time, look, we just put in a new lower action. So, you know, we were higher, then lower, then lower, then lower. So for 1, 2, 3, 3 consecutive tops, each one of these tops has also been a lower top, right? Now that goes the same way for the bear side. The bear side is also squeezing up also. So for the bear side, we're squeezing the same way, right? But I have to say, listen, time is not on the bull side here, right? This is not a good bullish indicator. The bulls need to be breaking out of this, right? And this is a very relevant timeline. This timeline has showed you, right? This was rejected. Let me take this way up here. This is where this was rejected, all the way up here at this tippy top, right? Very tippy top, right? Got smashed down. Then you came up to this one right here, this top right here, right? Got smashed down again, right? So this actually would be right over there, right? But this would be your ultimate top right here. So this would be right here, right? Got smashed down again. And then we just came up one more time, right? We came up one more time and we ended up right here. Now our RSI has moved higher, but our price action is actually lower. So to me, this is bearish, right? You're supposed to be the opposite way around. You want the price to move up and the RSI to be lower, right? So that gives you more room to run up. That is bullish, right? When your RSI is up at the, up high or at the tippy top, when you're in your bought area, that of course puts you into more of a bearish posture when your RSI is super oversold in the top area. And right now, we're clearly not to the oversold area, nowhere near. But we did just post up a lower low, right, in this candle, and a lower and a higher. We actually posted up a higher low, lower low, higher low. The trading range for this day was absolutely amazing. I hope everybody made huge money today on this insane trading range of a whopping. Let's give it up for 77.8 points, right? Woo! Big Money Monday, right? Big Money Tuesday, whatever day today is. Let's see. What the hell? Big Money Monday. That's what we're going to have to rename it. Used to be Bloody Monday. We're going to have to name it Big Money Monday now, right? Big Money Monday. Oh, Lord. So right now we are looking at a bearish day that just did close us out, right? So this is very important. This RSI chart is important. We are getting rejected one more time. Now, look at this. This is very relevant. So I'm going to pull this off. I'm going to pull this off. Pull this off. Okay, and give me a second here. Now, as you remember, the line that we've been holding the line with has been this line right here, right? Rejection top, rejection top, rejection top, and oh my God, look at that. Rejected from the same exact RSI spot as we've held multiple large-scale rejections from, right? Look at that, baby. This is telling. This is a telling sign right here to get rejected right from that spot, right? You know, you have to look at this and you have to be, all right, yeah, that just, wow. You know, people who say TA and trend lines don't work, I don't know. That looks like that kind of work to me right there, right? That looks kind of like that got real bearish real quick on that trend line, and it did bounce off of that RSI trend line. Okay, so I want everybody to just keep an eye on this and be aware that you did get bounced off that. You got bounced off this top rejection line first. Then you got bounced off your overall historic rejection line. And I think that is very telling. Okay, that is very telling. And I still think, listen, my call was to come down, hit the 618 and or the 6575 area, and then I'm looking for a bounce. I'm still looking for a little bounce out of here, but this is very bearish. I think we might not be done, right? I think this, I'm going to take that off right there. I thought we were going to come down here. This is one possible area to bounce. This is our second possible area to bounce. I don't like this right now. I don't like this area, and we're going to get over here. Let's go find our candle chart. Where's our little candle chart? Okay, come to daddy. Where are you at? We'll use the bear chart right here. Okay, so here's our bear chart, right? Let's go and see if we can find out what we turned in today. And the very first thing I see is, ooh la la, a hanging man, and a very bearish hanging man. Now, we have posted up multiple hanging men, and now I want you to watch this. Now be careful with this candle, because we have watched BTC blow the living bejesus out of these hanging men lately. Here was a beautiful hanging man setup after you had this gorgeous inverted hammer, right? Had this huge inverted hammer on the 2-day. You then posted up this gorgeous hanging man candle. It was very bearish. You did get a small dump out. It went and posted up a second indiscriminate candle. Let's just call it this. This doesn't help me either way. This definitely gave me a very beautiful rising wedge. I mean, I can look at this and say, wow, gorgeous rising wedge right there. I mean, if anything, that's picture perfect rising wedge, and it's actually wedging out very nicely in this little triangle right here, right? Where we got a flag going. So there's kind of a flag going here. Right, let's I'm gonna get too crazy on this chart, right? Got enough too crazies on my charts. It kind of got a little flag action going here, right? Like that. Got a little rising wedge action. It's a little flaggy, rising wedgy, you know, right there. So, you know, you got that, which is nice. You've also got a pretty insane, on the larger scale, you've got this, boop, you know, well, let me bring this over here. You know, on the larger side with you've got this kind of working right here, a very large. Now it's tough. I mean, is this a bullish setup right here? Is this a bullish setup? This still looks to me it's a little double topish, right? A little double topish there, but you know, you got to touch. This is looking kind of like an A, B, C, D. Looks like an E here to me. You know, I mean, is this, if I were to look at this, I would count this something along the lines of a B, C, D. You're posting up your E over here. Trying E. E is for E. Trying to make it E. I can't make it. Right? And it's trying. It's giving it the good old college try. So, you know, to me, this looks like just a big wedge, kind of wedged out right there with an ABCDE posted up right here. Now, I would like to come down here, test the bottom of this trend line, right? We go back over here, and that trend line conveniently comes down, you know, kind of right in this section right here. Right, so let's go back. Where the hell did I put that chart? There you go. So, you know, that kind of comes back right down 65.26, right? 65.26, a little bit lower. That's definitely down here a little bit. So if this does come down and want to play and tickle this wedge, you're definitely that would be a little bit down here on this lower side to tickle this wedge over here, which we'll go ahead and throw that puppy up just like that. There you go. Okay, so this would be, I would like to see this particular line, hold, that kind of intersects right over there-ish, right? Kind of right over there-ish. Okay, so, you come down, you want to test that line. I can still see this lower area getting tested simply because we don't have volume, right? There's just no volume. We have no sustainable volume right now, and we've talked about this multiple times. Any little amount of volume goes a long way right now, right? So we're going to just pull this off, pull that off, and I'm just going to, I need to screenshotty this. Give me a second. A, B, C, D, E. All right, so I had to throw that over in the members area. So now I still have been of the, I still think, we're going to just eat, I want to come down here and test this wedge first. Just get me down here, test the wedge. I'm looking for that support test still. I still want to see this test a support right here and then bounce, right? I don't like this. This isn't really one of my, this doesn't tickle me with this support area right here. I would like to come down just a little further. Give me the 5-0, then bounce off there, then make me happy, right? Then this would make me bullish. This would give me a little more very near-term bullish. This would give me a little more near-term bullishness, right? In the near term right here. So I was close. I came down here. We did get this little bounce up. I still am not going to pull these arrows off. I still think we're going to come down and test lower one more time, and that could happen over the next day. Now, I would like to come down here, like I said, test this and come back up. Let's scoot along to our next chart, our historical volatility chart. And we've been watching this. So when this runs, the decision will be made. Whatever direction this runs into will be the direction that we will trend definitely for the next, I would say would trend out for the next, 30 days possibly, right? We get a nice 30-day trend that this baby would run out in, okay? But right now, no decision has been made. I just don't see anything. Nobody is making any moves, right? I don't, bear nor bull, and this is even worse because look at this. That moves sideways a little bit. This moves sideways a little bit. Right? I mean, look at how far sideways we've gone right here. Like, this is just, like, where do you see that? Where do you see this sideways action at? There, you know what, there it is. There's some sideways action back over here. Let's go back over here and peek at some sideways action. Very similar sideways action right there, and I know this had to be a bullish. Had to be a bullish. This was definitely bull run-a-mania right here. Right? This had to be bull run-a-mania. Let me pull this out here. Right? So let me pull that out there. There's that. There's that. So you had to have that for sure. That was bull run for sure. Sideways action. Bull run-ish. Look at this sideways action right here. That was for sure accumulation. Right? And, here we are. We're all the way back over here at the bottom, tickling the bottom side right here for the first time, just begging for the move. That's all we are. We're just over here. We're right at the bottom right there. Right? And we're just begging for this move. Begging for it, right? Now let's go back historically to the bear market. Look, you really don't see a lot of that sideways action back here. In this bear market, you don't see a lot of that sideways action at the bottom. It just doesn't happen. You got a little bit of sideways action here, but this all bounced out very bullish, right? Sideways action here. After that, all sideways action, very bullish right there. So, there's just not a lot of sideways bearish action back there. Take a look at that. Sideways bullish, sideways bullish. That's pretty much it. It's not like we get a lot of history to go back on. But, looking at this, we're down here. One more little tippy-tappy right there on that lower area. and we're kind of looking to see what's going to happen, right? No clear path or direction has been chosen. It's that simple. Nothing has changed, people. We have not made any moves yet. Here's our, so let's go take a look at our J-hook chart. Our MACD, this is my MACD chart. Now, this thing has been calling this out absolutely perfect, right? If you go back, play my videos, if you're in the members area, I called the pump and then the dump, and now it's pumping again. I called this thing over and over and over. This J-hook chart has just been absolute money, and now I am waiting for the dump. I'm just waiting for the dump. Where's the dump, right? Is the pump over? Is the pump over? Because listen, in the past, this pump has had a little more pumpy action, right? There's been some more pumpy action, and you got a little dump and a pump when you get a form to shape up just kind of like this, or a pattern. Now we have created kind of a brand new pattern, but I would like to see where this goes. I mean, but that was a very bullish pattern, but without a lot of really bullish action here, right? We just didn't get that much bullish action on there. So that's, it's something I've been watching. I've got my eyes on this chart. I'm still waiting for the dump. I'm waiting for the dump. Okay, RSI. Now, I was hoping we could possibly get up here. This is my bullish scenario. My bullish scenario was get up here as a target, and just not happening. Just the bulls, I had a lot of hope that I knew we were going to go down and bounce, but I still had a little hope that we could get up here into the bullish territory. Now, we are still way bullish, right? We are completely bullish up here. This is our break line. Now, let me go over this with you in a very simple, straightforward explanation, okay? This is going to be the 2-minute bubble chart explanation, okay? Hold on a second. So, when you break this long trade line, okay? When you break this long trade line here, right? I still think there's a flagpole, putting it over there. When you break this long trade line, the white one right here, okay? It is a long trade indication. It says pull along, right? You can scalp longs in here. And this has been historical. It goes all the way back. I have a video in the members area. It details this out very, very simply, right? Now, every time you break this, and I do have another chart. I got a much cleaner chart of this. Give me 1 second here. And training. And there it is. Okay. I'm going to show you guys this. This is my much cleaner version of the bubble chart. This is my training chart. Okay. So every time you have broken... Every time you have broken this white trade line right here, this white line, you have had a bullish trade. And you can just go up here and see, look, every time you break it, you break bullish, right? I mean, this is where the bubble charts are, right? And you broke it there and blah, 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 right? So every time you've broken this line, you have broken bullish, right? And that's just a fact. You can go back and check it out. Now, the inverse is also true. When you break this line in the bearish direction, right, it is a very bearish break, right? It is a very bearish break. So, when you break this line right here, right? It is a bearish break. So, if you remember, does everybody remember we had this fall right here? Everybody remember this fall where it just fell off the cliff? Remember this where the vamp called this almost perfect, right? If you look back on my charts, scroll back to the 5th of September, for end of August. I mean, literally, I called the top here in middle of August. August 20th or something like that. I called the top perfect, right? So I had this top called perfect. And when we got up here, we started falling out, right? All of a sudden, the members were like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Holy cow, the sky just fell. What do we do? And we came down to this spot right here. And as soon as we hit this spot right here, everybody's like, oh my God, Vamp, what do we do? And we had just gotten down here to this line. We just had come down and broke through this line right here. And I'm like, keep shorting, keep shorting, keep shorting, because we had broken this line. And as soon as we broke in this line on the bubble chart, everybody thought it was going to bounce. And I was like, no, open up more shorts, increase your shorts. And we were all like, increased our shorts, and we just shorted this baby all the way down to the ground, because the bubble chart also works its way exactly in reverse. It's a perfect indicator, right? This is probably one of the most perfect indicators in all of crypto. And I know everybody's got this indicator and that indicator and blah, 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 right? But this indicator is probably one of the most successful and most on-target indicators that you can have, right? This is it. The bubble chart nails it. Long, shorts, it calls it all, calls it at different levels. So as you get down here, I mean, we are now, so the point of this is that we have literally been hovering on top of this line right here. We're hovering right here on this line. Look at how many times we have just played. And honestly, I got to tell you what, everyone, this is playing with my emotions right here. This is mean. This is very mean-spirited, right? This is very, very mean-spirited right here. And I am not happy about this, right, at all. And this is exactly what's going on. This is such a mean-spirited place to play with my emotions that I can't even begin to tell you, because, look, we're just trapped, right? Look at how many times we have toyed with this line. Right? This is like the Game of Thrones. You have no idea who's going to sit on the throne at the end. No idea, right? But you got one season left to find out. I feel the same way in crypto. I feel like the winter is coming. Right? The winter is coming. Who's going to win, right? Who's going to win right here? And this is where we're at. The bubble chart will call, and it's called all these little babies, long scalps and short scalps, and we're just sitting here as a team. We're going, all right, go long here. All right, go short here. All right, go long again. And that's all we're doing. It's actually pretty easy to play this area. And we've done a really great job playing all these little scalps in here. But I'll tell you what, a lot of people are just getting absolutely destroyed playing in this area. And the reason is because of where we are at. Historically, we're sitting on this indecision line, right? And we're in an area where this is about to just... Man, it's just, we're either going to explode or, yes, no one wins the Game of Thrones. No one wins. And the whales are going to win. I feel like the whales are the White Walkers, right? The whales are the White Walkers here. We are all about to get turned into the flesh-eating zombie White Walkers, right? That's what's about to happen to us, right? We'll be immortal. But we're going to have cold souls of a whale. We're gonna have the cold souls of a whale. So so now we're just waiting. That's all we're doing. And this is why henceforth we've told all the members, listen, if you're gonna play in here, you're gonna scalp, that's it. No really setting up long trades, no setting up long hedges. This is all you're going to do. There's too much indecision in here. Way too much indecision. We've told everybody, just the most miserable place to trade ever. All right. So we're going to move along. We've got that done. ADX chart. Let's go over here and take a look at our ADX chart. Now, our target on our ADX chart has always been up here. We've hit it. We're stuck. We're just going to kind of expand this baby out a little bit. Just move it out, okay, over there. I do want to get back over to this, and I want to go dig into this. So now we did print up this hanging man candle back to this, all right? So the hanging man is a confirmation trade, right? Now, this is very bearish. We've been talking about this in the members area. We've been like, bear candle, right? Right, hanging man. Man, blah, right, bear, grr, right? We've just, it's too easy of a call. This was an easy short, no ifs, ands, or buts. You got into this trade with a nice little scalping short. You're doing really well right now. Let's go back to the 12-hour. 12-hour posted up a very confused candle. It tried to be... a hammer candle. It kind of tried to be a bullish candle, right? It tried. Let's go over and take. Now, you did get this beautiful bullish. Listen, you go back into our members chat. We called this pump. Once again, it's too easy to trade right here. We called this scalp in the members area. We're like, hey, we're vamp chats. I mean, dude, I post way too much. Right, where is it? Hey, where did we post that thing? I post a lot. I post a lot. TRX. Let's see here. Where did I post that? Oh, there it is right there. There's that hanging man candle right there. So we posted that hanging man candle. We said, hey, hanging man candle close on the 6 hour. Look for a bounce incoming. This candle closed in 15 minutes. There it is. Just, I mean, is it hard to trade? It's just not hard to trade, right? It's just so easy to trade right now. I mean, we saw this bounce incoming, and, you know, there it is. It's dropping right back out. Hopefully it's going down to my wedge target, which we know is down here. And that's where I'd like to see it get caught. And then let's see the real battle ensue between the bulls and the bears, right? Volume. Let's take a look at the volume. This is another one of the important charts we had over in the members area, right? Take a look at the volume right here, right? Well, if you can I scroll down deep enough? Get down here. There we go, right? So look at the volume down here that just was absolutely just dying off, right? So the volume just been completely dying off. Now look at this. High, low, lower, right? Look, higher. How the hell did this go up? Right? No volume. Completely got this beautiful little candle right here. Gorgeous little Maraboozle candle, I might say. Now, you also got to be careful. Maraboozle candles can end up being bearish candles, just like this was right here. This is a bearish Maraboozle candle. And then you did get this twin tower right here. Well, sort of quasi-twin tower, this closing at the tops. And then you did fall out there. But, you know, you clearly knew this thing was going to fall out also with this. And once again, if you go back over to the members area, we're posting about the volume. I throw a volume thing in there, and I'm like, hey, guys, look at the volume die. Right there it is. This is posted at 3:33 today. Today is 5:33. I said BTC 1-hour chart, volume dying and the price going up. Just, it's so easy it's so easy to make money right now in this little sideways game. I mean, we're just calling it all day, every day. It's too easy over here. Now, you do see that you're getting this drop off in volume. Your hanging man candle also on the 4-hour. Our 6-hour posted up this. Now this I would look at two ways. You can look at this as this could possibly be a shooting star candle. Now you posted up this gorgeous reversal candle, right? This gorgeous hammer candle hanging man at the bottom of the trend was an easy push up, right? Scalp this, right? Got it up here. Right, we knew the volume was dropping off in the 1-hour, scalp it to the downside. Now we're just watching to see who will win, but very easy scalps both directions, okay? Gonna go up to the 3-day. Looks like we just posted up a brand new 3-day candle. Now, I will say, this is an ultimate setup right here. So this 3-day spinning top on the 3-day candle is bearish. Right? Calls an end or soon end to the trend. Okay, so just post that in the members area. So when you get this hanging man candle, listen, you guys always know how I feel about these hanging man candles. Very easy call on this right here. Now, this calls the end of a trend and or the coming soon end of a trend, right? And you just go back, right? Spinning top candle, spinning top candle reversed, right? Spinning top candle at the bottom, reversed. Spinning top candle at the top, reversed. Spinning top there at the bottom, reversed. All right, I can go on and on and on. Spinning top candle, reversed. Spinning top candle. Now this would have been the top of the trend, reversed, right? Dropped here, went up, spinning top, reversed, spinning top candle, reversed, spinning top candle called a soon or coming reversal, right? Then it reversed, right? Beautiful spinning top. Seriously, if I could go and marry a spinning top, she would look like this. right? Nice long sexy legs, not too heavy in the middle area, right? You know, long flowing red hair. I like it, right? My kind of lady right there, my kind of lady. But right, a heartbreaker, just a heartbreaker here. Just broke my heart. This is my life going down the drain right here. All my money, my worldly possessions, and I'm heartbroken down here in the streets. Right, then I need to meet a new spinning top candle, right? I meet a new spinning top candle, then life looks good again, right? So we just have met a new spinning top candle. Now, this is a little bit harder because we technically are not at the very top of a trend here, right? Look at this one at the bottom of a trend. This clearly was at the bottom of a trend, turned around and bounced up, right? Now, at the top of this trend, bounced down. Now we're kind of in sideways action here, so this is a little tougher to trade, right? Once again, this just shows you what our RSI, no, not that one, not that one. Right, where's our RSI? Yep, here we go. This is just telling you what you already know over here with the bubble chart, right? The bubble chart is just telling you the same thing. Indecision in the marketplace, lack of volume, both bullish and bearish. No one can make up their damn mind here, right? Now we've posted up this spinning top candle. To me, this does not say that this is a reversal right here. This says that there's to me personally, I feel that this says there's a pending reversal coming, right? I feel that this is what this 3-day candle, right? This 3-day candle is just giving this, has given a pending reversal coming, right? Top side or bottom side, really tricky, right? Now this candle was engulfed by the previous candle's base. The entirety of the candle was engulfed, right? So this is a really tricky one to play right here. Okay, really tricky candle to play. Right, let's go and move on. That's our bubble chart. We don't need this one. This is our training bubble chart. Okay. VPVR. Listen, look at all the money that poured in right here, right? Just pushing this down. Now, this is a bunch of dump. The dump flow kind of kicked this thing in the tail. Look, there's not a lot of buying power, buying pressure in this range that we're sitting in right now. I don't expect this to stay in this range very long at all. Right? Once again, I expect this thing to fall. Look where it's going to get caught. Look at all the volume that's down here in this area, right? Look at all the volume that's down in here. I expect this to either get caught down here or to come down right here and get caught right here, right? And get trapped and held, and or I expect to see it, this is, we're trapped in this range, right? And it's this, and this. These are all areas where you've got a lot of money flow, a lot of people that are pouring in and out of the trade to protect these ranges, right? These 4 fingers of death right here. It's like a kung fu movie, right? These are the 4 fingers of death, all right? So this is kind of what I see on this chart. I still would like to come down and test this. I'm going to scoot this over here. Vamp says, please come down and tickle my trend line. Nothing too hard or gentle. Just be gentle with me, right? Be gentle. I would then like to see my bounce off, right? So over here, I still, once again, would like to see a touch of this top trend line, right? Or I'd like to see a top of this, okay? I'd like to see a top of that right there. And my wife's like, we gotta go. We gotta go to the airport. She's like, gotta go. And or I think we gotta come down here and test this trend line right here, okay? I'm gonna get through this as quickly as possible, okay? Give me a second. Let's come on over here. Now, I did adjust my Ichimoku Cloud parameters. So these are the traditional ones, more for traditional trading, right? This is more of the crypto settings right here. So you've got the crypto settings on this one. Now, I like the crypto setting one a little bit better because crypto runs 24/7. And let's look at and see what we got. We got nothing. We got no crosses. Now, this is critical. This is critical. On our daily, we have just posted up a green TD6, people. A green TD6 has finally been posted up here. Okay? And I want everybody to be warned. Right? Green TD6. this stays, if this stays a green TD6 with a red candle, short the shit out of it. All right. So if this stays a green 6 with a red candle all the way up to the close of the day, right? This is very, very bearish. Very bearish. Green TD6s with red candles are like prime shorting opportunity, right? They're prime shorting. Go back on your charts, right? Just if it's a red 6, it's like doom and gloom, and I would really keep an eye out for this red 6 over here. I don't like to post up. When these red 6s come, I always look for a soon or pending reversal coming on these red 6s. Even a 6. I like to turn around on 6s, okay? I like to turn around on 6s. So anytime I get a 6, I know a reversal is coming soon. See, look, there's a red 6 right there. Fell out, right? We kind of come down here. Now it's green 6. Green 6, red candle right there, right? And then same thing come over, right? There's a 6, fell out soon after, 6. Now these are all green. Oh, that was a green one. That was an ugly one. There's a red one, right? Red one. So I like 6s. Whenever I see these 6s, I get kind of excited. Red 6 right there, kind of chugged along and died, right? And then I like to see these 6s. When these 6s get posted up, I like to see them on the daily, right? Especially on the daily. And then let's go over to the 12-hour, right? So let's go over to the 12-hour. Now, we just posted up a red 5 on the 12-hour, right? So we got a red 5. Let's see what we can find on a red 5s. See, I would like to see this as a red 6 too. Give this one more 12-hour candle, right? One more 12-hour candle. If you can post up a red 6 on this 12-hour right here, right? I'll look at this as very, very bearish. I'm looking for a red 6. That's one more 12-hour section that we have to go, right? Right? All right. All right. So how do you get counts on the candles? Derek, very simple. You go to the indicators, buddy, and you go to your favorites, which are mine. You go over to TD Sequential by Glaz, 10,000 likes. This is the one I've used. I swear to God, 3 or 4,000 likes are all from the people that I've influenced to use it, because we have like 5,000 or 6,000 members that are probably all using the same TD Sequential chart. All right, so listen, nothing cooking on the daily. A bearish cross right here on the 6-hour. I mean, we already know it's gone bearish, so this is no big whoop to us. So actually, so when you're inside of the cloud and you get a cross, it's neutralized, right? So all these crosses are inside the cloud are all neutralized. So, you know, even if it's a little bearish or bullish, it doesn't matter. They're all kind of neutralized inside the cloud. So that you're on the top of the cloud. Let's look at the 12-hour. Same thing. We're in the cloud. Once you're in the cloud, things just kind of are very neutralized. We got to fall. The only one is the daily. So the only one you can really look at here is the daily. And I would just focus on this daily right here because we are below the cloud on the daily, or I would use the 4-hour because we're above the cloud. So with both of these, you're going to get a much stronger signal. So ignore the other two. I would just focus on these two right here, right? And look at our support, 65.82 down there on the bottom. And of course I get disconnected. Waiting. All right, there we're back. Sorry, guys. So now, like I said, 65.82. That would bring us down to the 5.0. I would like to test the 5.0. That also matches up on my Ichi chart. And there's that. Gonna run through quickly. Bollinger Bands still squeezed. Still squeezed, right? Over and over. It's been tested on the top over and over and over. When is it going to break out to the bottom side, right? Look at the support. Look at bang, bang, bang. All the support on the support line on the daily. The daily is squeezing up very nicely. Still squeezed up. Look at that. We're on the top side over here on the 12-hour, still squeezed up. You know, this hasn't broken yet. We're still waiting for that break up and or down. Nothing there. Looking at our higher time frames. Still bullish. Still broke a little bit bullish over here on our MACD. Our Stoke on the higher time frame on the weekly is still turning down. Down, down, down. Everything's still bearish, still cruising along. Let's see what happens here. And like I said, I still see us in a rising wedge on the weekly chart. Crosses. Let's see what crosses we have. We're going to go through this really fast. I do see a bullish cross, right? There's a nice little bullish cross on the daily. If it can get there, if this breaks through, you're going to smash through that cross. It's been happening a lot. It's super hard to play the crosses now on the higher time frames just because, look, I mean, they're just, everything's moving sideways. So it's like cross, cross. What are we going to do today? Let's cross. Yay. Okay. It just doesn't do anything. We're just not really getting any bang for our buck out of our crosses, okay? They're not helping at all. So you do have a small cross. You do have some support right down here, 66.30 area. But I would be looking for this as my next support, 65.42, if this does break through these two moving averages here, right, to get down there and test that lower. Let's try the 12-hour. Nothing. 6-hour. Whole lot of nada, right? Spread out. Dangerous when it gets spread out. When it gets spread out like this is real dangerous. Those moving averages act like a magnet. The price just wants to run to them. Okay. Yeah, all right, doesn't help me. Nothing there helps me at all. Back to the RSI chart. Let's check out Doggy Coin. Doggy Coin still trapped in the triangle of doom. Bad doggy, just moving sideways like Bitcoin. No decision either way. XRP, same thing. We got a little bit of a bounce here. Got a little bit of a bounce, and let's see how this plays out here. BCH, Bitcoin Cash. Now, here's kind of I look at Bitcoin Cash in this bullish flag or bullish wedge right here, okay? And I see that we are trying, I think we're going to trace down, bounce off the bottom of this, and then pop back up. We could come down to the 382 at $503. I wouldn't be shorting this until we broke through the bottom of this pennant or wedge right here, because this is a bullish wedge or bullish pennant on BCH right there. EOS. Go over and take a look at it. EOS just trapped inside of this big channel. Trapped in here. Does have the potential to push up a little bit more. We got the 12-hour on our 6-hour. We got a 6-hour short call with the scalper. I called these last two shorts pretty darn well. Didn't get a 12-hour call on that. Nope, didn't get a call on that either. We did get the 6-hour call on this short right here. I always like to see this double up with the 6-hour and the 12-hour call at the same time. Okay, so like I said, this is a really tough one. I wouldn't be shorting this thing until this thing falls out the bottom there, okay? TRX, let's take a TRX. All right, so a TRX came down. I still do expect for this to come down and touch this 370. I would like to come down here. I had this bouncing here. I still think can come down and bounce down here though. I would like to see this come down one more time, then give us our bounce up. Now, my short call was at 407. We came all the way down to 683 on this short. I would hold this. I would set my stop loss at least in profit or a little bit higher. I'd probably set my stop loss up here at 395, maybe a tick over 395. So you're into this with profit and watching this thing fall out for the last little bit. So I would we'll take a look at ETH. ETH has been giving us a pretty strong indicator. Now it's trying to break out, right? It's clearly broken out of this channel right here, right? ETH is completely broken out of this channel. I definitely have to make a new wedge line for this thing because all these wedge lines have completely failed. This wedge line's gone. You know, this wedge line is here. Let's go. Nope, not there. Nope, still not there. Let me get rid of this. Get rid of this. Broke out bullish though. Like that's a bullish break. Now is that your E? A, B, C, D, E. Is that it? right? Is that the end of our little run right here? Came up, look at that, right on the 5-0 at 234, right? This is, it is trying to complete out this. It is trying to run. I mean, all this thing has done is just ran back into another stupid wedge, right? Another indecision wedge right here that we can draw on really quick. Let me post this baby up here because we all love the fun and games we're having right now, right? Back into this wedge, warning wedge, right? This is not a good happy wedge to be in right there. So there you go. Now, if this thing does break out, I mean, I'm going to be targeting this historical support and resistance right here. I mean, this thing could go, 240. It could get a pop up here all the way up to 240. I would really want to see a test because this is it. An E wave is violated when it breaks this C wave right here. So your E wave would be violated right here, right? So this is, so your E wave at 240, right? So your E wave would be violated at 240. And then this would, so we're still in this contracting symmetrical triangle. Nothing has changed. So I would change this to a break with volume targets. So I'd say I would even say 243, and then 247, and then like 250. Right, like a break of that those would be my targets on a bullish break over here. I wouldn't get into any trades until you violated this. Now, I would short it on the downside, but I wouldn't play a long here. Like, I would wait for this to long. Right? I would definitely wait for this to long. To break. Right, so I would just be chilling for this to break, and then I would go long right there, right? Because then you'd clearly violate your E wave, and now you're like, okay, there's more room here, and then I would rock it out. Now I'd probably wait for my shorts at about 222. Probably wait for my shorts at 222 before I got into my shorts right there. And ETH, read the chart. Seriously, I'm like spoon feeding people. Okay, that's it. That's all I got. Right? That's all I got. That's it. Okay, it's like pudding pie. This is like the easiest trading ever. Okay, this is the easiest trading you guys are ever gonna do. I will do NEO. It's the last one I'm gonna do. My wife is literally gonna beat me. She's gonna beat me with my keyboard. Right? She's gonna. You guys want Vamp? Don't want Vamp to get beaten with his keyboard. It'll be super embarrassing, right? Super embarrassing. Couldn't do the face reveal forever. NEO. Oh, got a long call in the scalper on the 12-hour. That's a pretty good long call in the scalper, right? Look at this long call you got right here. Right? You got long call and scalper, long call and scalper. That's a pretty good call right there, right? Good long call and scalper. So that's it. Okay, everybody. All right, and then that's it for me today, everybody. That is it. That's all I got. The boss of me has spoken, and I have got to get out of here. Listen, it has been too easy. They're like, we gotta go to the airport, right? So this has been absolutely just too easy to trade in this area. Listen, everybody be safe. These are fun times trading right here. That's my daughter. These are fun times trading here. So let's all just be safe, okay? Let's be safe. Let's have fun out there. And listen, I will be hitting everybody up. I will be hitting everybody up. Hey. I will be hitting everybody up when I am in Hong Kong. I will be doing one broadcast a day, one live broadcast a day from Hong Kong. So hopefully I'll be able to keep in touch at least once a day. I will leave my chart running. I will leave my public chart running for everybody. I have it on a remote viewer, so I'll be able to log in. I'll be able to take care of everyone. And that's it. All the members, you guys, we got such a great team. Thank you guys all for being here. Really appreciate it. I will catch everybody on the flip side of the world in Hong Kong. So for the Vamp and all of us here at Until 1 Mil, I am out.